Cameron Mathison's portrayal of Drew Cain has become one of the most gripping and controversial elements of General Hospital in recent episodes, as the character continues to spiral into increasingly complex and morally gray territory. Drew is no longer the calm, dependable presence he once was. Instead, he now operates with an intensity that suggests a man reshaped by betrayal, fear, and an overwhelming need for control. Every scene he appears in carries a sense of tension, as viewers are left wondering whether Drew is about to make a calculated move or cross yet another line he can't come back from. The aftermath of Drew's shooting has had a profound impact on his behavior and outlook. While he physically survived the attack, the emotional scars remain deeply embedded, fueling his growing paranoia and anger. Recent episodes highlight how the trauma has sharpened his instincts and hardened his resolve. Rather than processing what happened or seeking peace, Drew has chosen to fight back against the world he believes turned against him. His recovery feels less like healing and more like a transformation, as he channels pain into power and self-preservation. Drew's relationship with Willow Cain has become one of the most volatile dynamics currently playing out on the show. What began as emotional support and shared vulnerability has twisted into a high-stakes power struggle filled with manipulation and mistrust. Drew now positions himself as both protector and enforcer, convinced that he knows what's best, especially when it comes to children and custody matters. His actions suggest a man who believes he's acting out of necessity, even as the consequences of those choices begin to ripple outward and threaten everyone involved. At the same time, Drew's conflict with Michael Corinthos has escalated into an open war of wills. Recent episodes depict a man driven by resentment, convinced that Michael represents both a personal and moral enemy. Their confrontations are charged with hostility, unresolved grievances, and barely contained rage. Drew's refusal to back down has turned this rivalry into one of the most combustible storylines in Port Charles, with each encounter raising the stakes and pushing both men closer to irreversible decisions. What makes Drew's current arc especially compelling is the gradual erosion of his empathy. Viewers can see moments where the old Drew still exists, flashes of regret, hesitation, or vulnerability, but those moments are quickly buried beneath a colder, more calculating exterior. He now moves several steps ahead of others, anticipating threats and shaping outcomes to his advantage. This evolution has blurred the line between hero and antagonist, forcing the audience to question whether Drew is still fighting for justice or simply for himself. Cameron Mathison delivers this transformation with remarkable restraint and intensity. His performance relies heavily on subtle shifts in tone, posture, and expression, allowing Drew's internal conflict to simmer just beneath the surface. Rather than playing the character as outright villainous, Mathison portrays a man who sincerely believes he is justified, which makes Drew's actions all the more unsettling. It's this layered performance that keeps viewers emotionally invested, even when they disagree with the character's choices. As General Hospital moves forward, Drew Cain stands at a dangerous crossroads. His growing isolation, strained alliances, and willingness to manipulate outcomes suggests that a reckoning may be inevitable. Whether that reckoning comes through legal consequences, personal loss, or emotional collapse remains to be seen. What is certain is that Drew's storyline is far from finished, and his next move could dramatically alter the balance of power in Port Charles. For now, Cameron Mathison remains a driving force in General Hospital's most intense storylines. Drew Cain's descent into moral ambiguity has transformed him into one of the show's most unpredictable and talked-about characters. With secrets still buried and tensions rising, viewers can expect Drew's journey to grow even darker and far more explosive in the episodes ahead.